ब्रह्मार्पणं ब्रह्महविः
ब्रह्मार्पणं ब्रह्महविः
ब्रह्माग्नौ ब्रह्मणाहुतं
ब्रह्माग्नौ ब्रह्मणाहुतं
ब्रह्मैव तेन गन्तव्यं
ब्रह्मैव तेन गन्तव्यं
ब्रह्मकर्म समाधिना.
ब्रह्मकर्म समाधिना.
A person who is fully absorbed in Krishna consciousness is sure to attain the spiritual kingdom because of his full contribution to spiritual activities, in which the consummation is absolute and that which is offered is of the same spiritual nature. The famous statement of the Mayavadis, impersonalist. Whatever you are offering to the Lord, that is also Brahman. You are also Brahman. What is offered is also Brahman. What accepts the offering is also Brahman. The result is also Brahman. Okay? But there are categories in Brahman. Just like how to understand this. Suppose we record this class, and it is recorded now, and it is played in the morning. Isn't I anyway affected by that? That is called the separated energy of the Lord. You got it? It is my class. I can still claim it is my class. But at the same time, I am not there. And it is my class. It's my energy which has been recorded. Does it make sense? There is a famous shloka in Bhagavad Gita. This is called Achintya Bheda Tattva. Different people are given different tattva. Shankaracharya gave Advaita Tattva. Madhvacharya gave Dvaita Tattva. Ramanacharya gave Vishish Advaita Tattva. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave Achintya Bheda Abheda Tattva. Simultaneously one and different. So there is a shloka in Bhagavad Gita which explains this. Anybody knows what is the shloka? Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita that is Achintya Bheda Veda shloka. Prabhupada, when he came to India and he was preaching, so many impersonalists came to argue with Prabhupada. No. We and God are same. Impersonalists, that's their argument. So Prabhupada says, no. Bhagavad Gita says, Maya tatam idam sarvam jagat avyakta murtinaha. 9th chapter. This whole manifestation is coming out of me. Maya tatam idam sarvam jagat avyakta murtinaha. In the impersonal form, this avyakta means the personality is not manifest. This whole manifestation is actually me only, in my impersonal form. Masani sarva bhutani. And all living entities are also situated within me. Na cha evam aham avastitaha. Na cha teshu aham avastitaha. It says, but I am not situated there. This is very interesting. It's saying, Maya tatam idam sarvam jagat avyakta murtinaha. In an impersonal way, this whole manifestation is coming out of me. Krishna is saying. Then what is he saying? And all the living entities are also situated in me. Okay? But still, what is the truth? I am not situated there. Just like this class. It's my only energy. Correct? What I am speaking, that is recorded. True? What I am speaking is recorded. But I am not there in the class. So everything is Krishna's energy, but Krishna is not present there. This is Achintya Bhed Abheda Tattva. Much higher than all the other tattvas given before. In fact, other tattvas are philosophies. This is a fact. It is a fact. There is actually the existence. Simultaneously one of the difference. Somebody may say, then why did Madhvacharya not reveal it? He had a business to smash Advaita. That was his focus. Mayavada Khandana is one of the main work of Madhvacharya. Now at that time he starts talking about similarity, will give real confusion. Correct? Shankaracharya talked about the similarity. So now understand a little bit more. They say that's just like a river is flowing. So similarly, the jiva also flows and become one with the Lord. even the river flows, the atomic particle, the river, never merge with the particles of the ocean. They maintain their identity. And H2O in water will not merge into H2O of ocean. It doesn't become some fusion reaction. They both remain independent entities. Another example is given like a bird goes to a green tree. Seemingly it looks that the bird has merged into the tree, but it maintains its identity. You understand? So the identity of the living entity can never be taken away. It's a fact. Presently the identity is changing. You're able to hear? समझ आ रहा? Presently the identities are changing. Now I am a child, I am a young man, I am a professional, I am a musician. Bit identities is there. But finally the identity is I am a servant of Krishna. Now this is my eternal identity. But today the identities are changing. Along with identity is something called individuality, which does not change. This is where the impersonalists make a mess. They forget that there is an individual here, which cannot merge. It is always eternally an individual. Bhagavad Gita Krishna says, Mavai amsha jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatanaha. Sanatana means eternal. Eternally they are my part and parcel. It is not that it broke and became a part and it can emerge back. That's what impersonalists hypothesize. It cannot be like that. So now in the shloka, Prabhupada talks about how we have chosen to come to this world. It's our choice. And in this world, the situation is that we have entangled to the different degrees. In the morning, nobody was there. I explaining, see, the Maya operates because of your wish, even in the material world. If I look at something and I want it to be attractive for me, the Maya makes it. Otherwise, it's not attractive. It's just a packet of some chemicals to make a mridanga, correct? But you can develop so much bhavas about it. Just like, I think some old drum, recently there was a meeting, all the Konkani people collected together in Mangalore, and they were very happy. They were beating some old drum, which is played in Mangalore, long time ago. So now, that same drum, you develop so much bhava about it. Otherwise, it's the same made of wood. And if you say, it's an antique drum, which was used by some musician, then it can sell for $1 million also. Sometimes some piece of cloth used by some actor, actress or sportsman, some bat used by some sportsman, it sells for crores. So it's only Maya which makes it look very attractive. But as such, it is just a piece of wood if you can just think it. Correct? Or you watch cricket match, at that we don't advise you to watch. At that moment it looked like do or die, People start going to temples also praying, last ball, we can win, India wins, India loses. All the natak you have created. What is this India? What is this Pakistan? We create so much Maya about the whole thing. So much we create. So that's a business. Because you want, Maya creates an illusion. Therefore, if somebody is fully satisfied in the self, Prajahati yada kaman sarvakartha manogatan atmani evatmana tushtaha sisapagna sauchyate. It says Prajahati yada kaman. We have to give up all the desires of sense gratification. Sarvapartha manogatan, because they are simply but nothing more than imaginations of the mind. Atmani evatmana tushtaha sitapagna sauchyate. So a person established in truth, he understands that, what does he understand? Atmani evatmana tushtaha. My real happiness is Atmani. It is spiritual. When somebody is satisfied in the self, spiritual, when he looks at this world, he is not looking for enjoyment. He is not looking for enjoyment. Because that he is fully satisfied. Therefore, there is no Maya for him. Maya doesn't exist for him now. Maya comes when I am looking in this world for enjoyment. So drama has to be done now. So Maya starts making things look attractive. How can a bag in which you make 9 holes be attractive? Please give me some sense. Any कुछ उसमें तत्व है क्या? कोई बेसिस है? एक बैग को पकड़ो, उसमें 9 छेद कर दो. Should it become attractive? Not only so attractive, people become mad. They do any crime for it. Huh? ये तू मेरा, मैं तेरा. So all drama happens for it. It is because you're looking for an enjoyment in the material world. The Maya does all the drama. As somebody is fully satisfied in the self, when he looks at this world, he doesn't look for happiness in this world. For him, there is no Maya. You're getting the point? So this shloka, Prabhupada says, is showing how to come out. Is saying, turn your activity spiritual. What is the shloka saying? Turn your activities into spiritual. Presently, we are in the material world. We're doing so many activities. What is the example given? Milk and the curd. When you take milk, it gives you indigestion. What do? You take curd. Both milk and curd is same, no? So similarly, when I am looking in this world for enjoyment, this world starts looking very attractive and I get entangled. And there is no limit to how much Maya can make ass out of me. There is no limit. Nunam pramattaha kurute vikarma yate indriya priti apanoti. Certainly you will become mad when you look at this world for enjoyment. It's a sliding slope. It will come thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker enjoyment. True? You become totally mad. I don't think it happens to some people. Anybody we can become mad. How easily people become drunkards, drug addicts, woman hunters, meat eaters. How easily. Actually, if anybody looks at it, you give him a piece of meat which is cut and chopped up, just like that, with all blood and all. You'll not even look at it. But just wash some blood away, put some masalas, cook it. Actually, meat is not eatable. You cut and give directly, you cannot eat. You'll vomit. But you put some masalas and make it, then it's you can people eat it. You true, no? Most of the people in Bangalore are eating it. But they cannot understand the sense that it is just a packaging. The original content is uneatable. True. You understand? The same way, this material energy is actually not enjoyable at all. So neither. Matrivat paradareshu, any woman except the wife is my mother. When you don't look at that attitude, the Maya will not work there. You got it? It's such an intelligent thing. It's not small. It's an extremely intelligent thing to do. So it's me who looked at this world for spirit of enjoyment. And therefore, I am responsible for my entanglement. I'll give you an example. Suppose a chaste man is there, chaste wife is there. He is seeing from some high tomb. He is seeing thousands of women walking below. But he'll only look for his wife because he's attracted, attached there. Even though so many women, technically speaking, are more attractive than her. Technically. They have a computer program to analyze who's most attractive. They did that recently by using some formula. And this actor is most handsome. But it doesn't work. For reality, it depends on whom you meditate on. And it becomes heaven and earth. That's why you see people commit suicide, they die, they jump, they do heinous crimes just to get a man or a woman. And sometimes you wonder, when you see that somebody murdered somebody, that girl must be like Apsara or something like that. When you see that girl, she's many times less than ordinary. You really murder for her he did this crime, huh? As a common sense man. True. So many other girls you could have asked. Why he wanted that woman to marry? Because he started contemplating on her with the spirit of enjoyment. The Maya made her look more than Apsara. You getting the point? You're understanding? So we are responsible for our entanglement. Like that, we are entangled to different degrees, to different sense object. How much you look for in it for enjoyment. In the same way, I have entangled myself. ठीक है? Totally I have entangled myself and I am responsible. Whatever situation I am in today, it is because of the past decisions I made consciously in my full awareness. Quote में देते ना, in my full awareness, in my full conscience, hereby today I will this, I do this. You know, there. So you are fully responsible. When you make a decision like that, there is nobody to record, there is no witness, there is no magistrate, but Krishna is watching. Because now you think, let me serve Krishna. There is Parabrahman. And then you say, I was only singing film songs. Now let me sing Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, with the spirit of service. Without that it will not act. Because this is spiritual. The spirit of respect and service. Because it is Lord Himself. You cannot use Himself. Chalo, I want to become spiritual. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. It will not act. It is Krishna Himself, sir. Correct? ऐसा नहीं है गन्ने का जूस डाल दिया हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे. काम नहीं करेगा. मशीन काम नहीं करेगा. गन्ना का जूस नहीं आएगा. ये स्पिरिचुअल गन्ना है. So when you do with the spirit of service, my Lord, I heard from a great Acharya, Srila Prabhupada, that if I serve you, you are my eternal master. I did not know that. I thought I am the enjoyer, and I was entangled in that way, and I am totally stuck. But he is informing me, you are not the enjoyer, Krishna is the enjoyer. You are the enjoyer, my Lord, and I am just your servant. Please accept me as your servant. That is the mode you should chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So when you chant that attitude, what happens then? The vibration is Brahman. Krishna is Parabrahman. Correct? Shri Radha Govinda ki. Everything becomes Brahman. Your body also becomes Brahman. Everything is spiritualized. Your lips become Brahman. Because finally, in a deeper sense, which you don't discuss in public, there is nothing matter actually. When matter is engaged in Krishna's service, it also takes its original spiritual nature. Material means forgetfulness of Krishna, that's all. Because coming from Krishna, that is Madhvacharya's argument, how can something be illusion? Everything is eternal. Krishna is eternal, Krishna is fact, Krishna is truth. Shankaracharya says, Brahma Satya Jagat Mithya. And Madhvacharya countered it with argument, which is unfailing argument, is Brahma is Satya, Jagat is created from him, Jagat cannot be Mithya. Satya cannot create Mithya. Nonsense it is. If I create something, it is not Mithya, it is also fact. I am fact. If I write something, that is also fact. You understand? They were the four Kumaras. They just smelled the tulsi at the lotus feet of Narayana. They became spiritualized. Tulsi and the lotus feet of Narayana. It's a material smell, no? No. Because it is offered to the lotus feet of Krishna, it takes spiritual meaning. So same way, we have been using matter, looking at matter for entanglement, and matter has caught us. If we start using matter for Krishna's service, same matter we can use to disentangle us. Just like I remember my example. I used to play tabla, little tabla. Generally, nowadays nobody knows. So if somebody knows some instrument, he is well in school, colleges, they'll run after him. Because all festivals, he'll play. And it happened that, devotees had come to my college. I enjoyed their class and very much enjoyed their prasadam. And then they had kirtan. I said, give that instrument. They gave. And they really had a taste for kirtan. Really taste. They're singing and enjoying Hare Krishna. And I was trying to give them a company. Pat. Not exactly mridanga, but initially we do tabla on mridanga. Okay? But then the same thing, which would have entangled me more and more. Is it playing songs for film song, you're playing an instrument? Definitely the people who are singing going to hell. Originally who sang in the film also go to hell. All go to hell, and you also accompanying them all go to hell. Because sense gratification means straight naraka, nothing else. Royal, boldly going to hell. You see their movie, how they make hero. Boldly going to hell. You understand? Boldly going to hell. सब जाओ. और हम भी साथ साथ पीछे उनके पीछे ड्रम बजा बजाते उनके साथ भी चले जाते. At this situation now, I only entangled myself. Okay, I am tied to so many ropes. Let me now work in a way I get liberated. Even within the material energy. That's what Shloka is saying. Everything becomes Brahman, even though it's material. When you try to use this matter in service to Krishna, nothing remains material. That also takes spiritual nature. समझ आ गया? श्री प्रभुपाद की, भगवद गीता की.